Okay, well, you wanted to see in there, right? That was the area that was really dark. I got my construction light in there. Let's get in there and take a look-see to see if there's any of those brackets. There's something over there. I'm not sure what that is. Let's take a look at that and we'll see if there's any other of those strong tie earthquake-proof brackets. That's the tight squeeze in there. And okay, we're in this area, and there's a deck outside underneath or above this area, and that's why there's no insulation here. There's no need to have any insulation, and apparently they installed OSB plywood here because this is probably a shear walls, and they're using this as shear to keep the walls from going back and forth and to keep it a little bit more secure. See, that's where we were. That's where we were before. You see that? There's insulation there. That tells me that's where the house floors start. This is the exterior wall. Right there, there's an air conditioning duct right there and stuff. But enough of that. Let's take a look and see. There's nothing on this side. We didn't see anything on the other side, remember? But I couldn't see that little section of wall or this little section of wall or this right here, and there's nothing down here, is there? There's no straps or anything, and so they deemed it not necessary to have here, but they did put this. Well, what is this? This is kind of like an earthquake strap. It's a big fat strap, and then you see right down in here, this part goes down into the concrete, and they should have had that bent a little bit more. It's not. It should be going in at an angle or something. You can see how some of the concrete has broken out of there when they poured the concrete years ago. When they pulled the form boards off, some of that concrete came right off of that because the strap, this tie down, wasn't pushed into the footing, the stem wall, far enough. But anyways, that probably goes down maybe, well, I don't know how far it goes down. Could go down a foot or so, or 8 or 9 inches. And then there's a post on the other side of this wall, at least yay wide. And look at that. Every single one of these holes has nails in it. And whenever you see a strong back tie like that, you're supposed to nail it. It seems like, my word, isn't that a lot of nails? Well, the inspector will catch you every single time if you only nail this every other one or something to say, you know, in my mind, it's like you put that many nails in that, wouldn't that have a tendency to crack split your post or something, depending how wide your post is and all that kind of stuff in here? But you know, that's something they required, and there's not too many of those. I didn't see many of those underneath the house. They used those other earthquake ties instead. Okay, all right. Well, that's all I got for this area. Guess I better go shimmy through this hole and try to be as small as I can, get through that hole again. Ooh, I'm glad that's all done. I got everything tight. I crawled down through on the other side, and there was like 4 or 5 more over there that I tightened up too, and all of them were loose. Of course, they were all loose. And man, I'm glad that's over with. If you want to see me do other things down here, stick around and keep watching my videos. I got something else I can do in this area and in all the areas where I can access, and I'll show you on my next video.